Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wa sallallahu wa sallam wa baraka ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah wa ba'd. Welcome back to Qaida Nooraniya. We are moving on to lesson 3. And lesson 3, by now, inshallah ta'ala, you should be able to recognize the alphabet, whether they're written by themselves individually or they're connected to other letters. And you should be able to open up a mushaf, a Quran, and recognize those letters. All right. For example, amma yatasa'alun, which is the last juz of the last part of the Quran, the first verse. Amma yatasa'alun. You should be able to recognize the letters in that verse. Ain, mim, yatasa'alun, ya, ta, sa, ya, ta, sin, alif, hamza, lam, waw, noon, and so on and so forth. And I would do that. All right. And then if you struggle with any letter, with any letters, ask your teacher and they will help you, inshallah ta'ala. All right, so we're going to move on to lesson 3. Lesson 3, the title of lesson 3, الدرس الثالث الحروف المقطعة. All right, حروف is the plural of letter, so it means letters. Is the plural of harf. Harf means letter. الحروف المقطعة. مقطعة means they're separated. All right, so there are letters. If you're familiar with the Quran, or if you've heard somebody recite the Quran, some of the chapters of the Quran start with certain letters, and they're pronounced like this: Alif, Lam, Mim, and this is something specific to the Quran. All right, so you're not gonna. So you recognize the letters. Right here, you have Alif, you have Lam, you have Mim. Same thing here: Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad. But you're not, when you are reading the Quran, you're not going to read it. You're not going to say Alif Lam Mim. That's not how you say it. So in this lesson, inshallah ta'ala, I'm going to teach you how to do it, and then inshallah ta'ala you practice it, and then once you get to Quran, inshallah ta'ala, and you get to these chapters that have these letters at the beginning, you'll be able to, inshallah ta'ala, focus on these letters even more, and work on pronouncing them correctly. But right now, inshallah ta'ala, we'll go over lesson 3 here. So these symbols that you see at the top, these are called the med symbol. Med means elongation. So it's telling you to elongate the vowel, in this case the alif in the letter lam. All right, so the alif in that letter, you're going to elongate it. You're going to say la. All right, and all of these, you're going to elongate them 6 harakat long. Haraka is the period of time it takes you to pronounce a fatha, a short vowel, fatha, kasra, al-dhamma, which we're going to cover in lesson 4. So a haraka is equivalent to a half a second. So we mentioned 6 harakat long, 6 vowel counts long. Again, a haraka is a vowel count. So that would be equivalent to about 3 seconds. So you're going to make all the letters that have the mud symbol on top of them, you're going to make them 6 harakat long. So here, alif, so this is alif, and then I'm going to say lam, that was 6 harakat, and then mim, all right, and then when you combine it, this is how you say it. Alif, lam, mim. So again, Alif, Lam, Mim. All right, same thing here. And make sure you take a deep breath so you're able to say all this in one breath. Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad. Again. All right, so the mud symbol here is on the Lam, here on the Mim, here on the Sad. All right. Alif, Lam, Mim, Sad. All right. Alif, Lam, Ra. Here the Ra doesn't have anything, so you're not going to elongate that. Alif, Lam, Mim, Ra. All right. Make sure when you're connecting the meme of the lam with the meme of the meme. All right, so lam, meme. Make sure you hold your lips down and you do something called ghunna. Ghunna is a nasal sound that comes from your nasal cavity, your nasal passage. So you're not going to say la meme, la meme. In Arabic, they combine letters. It's called idgham. So you're going to combine the lam with the meme. We don't have that in English. We don't do that in English. In Arabic, that's done a lot. So here, alif, as we did here, same thing here. Alif, lam. See, I'm holding my lips down for like a second long. All right, I'm merging the meme of the lam with the meme of the meme. Lam, meme. So you don't want to say lam, meme, ra. And that's naturally, that's how you're going to say it. All right, you're going to say lam, meme, ra. Lam, meme, ra. That's wrong. It's lam, meme, ra. So hold your lips down for a second long, for 2 harakat long. All right, 2 vowel counts long. Alif, lam, meme, ra. Same thing here. Surah Maryam. All right, this is the beginning of Surah Baqarah, Surah Al-A'raf. Here, a few surahs start with Alif Lam Ra. Surah Yusuf, Surah Yunus. Here, Surah Ra'd. Here, Surah Maryam. Kaf, Ha, Ya, Ayn, Sad. Alright? The Ayn here and the Ayn here, you can also make it 4 harakat long. So the Ayn here and the Ayn, instead of making it 6, you can also make it 4. But for this lesson, we're going to make it 6. Alright, and the Ha and Ya, just 2 harakat long. And after the Ayn, you heard me do this. Ayn, the sound is a nasal sound. Alright, about 2 harakat long, a second long. So you're going to say Ayn, and then the is going to be heavy. It's going to be nasal. When we say heavy, we mean it's going to be super nasally. So you're going to say Ayn. You're not going to say Ayn. Why? Because of the sad. Sad is a heavy letter. All right. Kaf, ha, ya, ayn, sad. Ayn, sad. Taha. All right. No elongation symbols there, so we're not going to elongate those. Tasim. Again, you're going to merge the meme of the sin with the meme of the meme. So you're not going to say sin, meme. All right? You're going to merge the noon. Yeah, that's... the sin is going to be merged with the meme. So the noon is going to be dropped. Because the way it should be pronounced, if there wasn't a meme, sin. However, you're going to get rid of the noon and you're going to merge it with the meme. So you're going to say sim, sim, meme. You're not going to pronounce the noon. Tasim, meme. Tasin. Here you're going to pronounce the noon sound. Yasin, Sad, Hamim, Hamim, Ayn, Sin, Qaf. All right, as we mentioned here, the Ayn can also be 4, but we're going to make it 6 harakat long. Here, Sin, Sin, Qaf, Sin. When you do that, make sure the back of the tongue touches the soft palate, the roof of the mouth. Sin, Qaf, Ayn, Sin, Qaf, Qaf, Noon. All right. With that, we wrap lesson 3. Al-Huruf al-Muqatta'a, the individual or separated letters that come at the beginning of some of the chapters of the Quran. And inshallah ta'ala, listen to this lesson over and over, and you'll be able to, inshallah ta'ala, correctly pronounce these Huruf al-Muqatta'a. جزاكم الله خيرا سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك ونشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت ونستغفرك ونتوب إليك.